And it's what's up, everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightburn. Let's get right to it. The 8th annual Abaco Open Swim Meet was held, and guess what? The Abaco Swim Club had a great time with this one. Let's go to Talia Hall to tell you who simply swam the best.
The annual Abaco Open Water Swim Meet was held at the Crossing. A number of swimmers turned out, all hoping to post a qualifying time for Carifta. Sarah Knowles of the Abaco Swim Club says swimmers from New Providence and Grand Bahama flew in, and she's pleased with the amount of persons that participated.
There's 16 kids who swam the 5K, all of them competing to get a spot on the Carifta team, so it was a really well-attended meet, and all of our kids did really, really well. Some of the kids are saying they feel the time is a little bit slower. Even though it's a beautiful day, we think that maybe the tide or the current, but that's open water swimming. So, they're not sure. They're going to have to do it again next week, I think. The Barracudas might be having a meet next week, so they'll have to come out and compete again to get that spot.
Head coach of Swift Swimming, Andy Knowles, says the swim meet is important to be a part of each year and helps to prepare athletes for national teams.
It's a really beautiful course, a nice spot, and they've got some good competition out there, so it should be a good race. We've got good weather.
The swimmers were all excited and ready to compete.
This is my first open water, and I'm kind of nervous, but I'll make it.
I've been with Abaco Swim Club for 7 years. I'm 12, trying to make a Carifta cut.
Second time doing the race, I was kind of afraid. My first year, so I haven't done it in 3 years. This could be my first one in a couple of years. Doing a mixed relay.
It's Talia Hall, ZNS Total Sports.
Let me tell you, the Grand Bahama Open Golf Tournament, folks, will be playing. That is the 4th and the 5th of this month. It's a flat-out event. The pros will be playing in the Percy Major. That's a good one. Also, the 0 to 6 handicappers will be the Chris Harris Cup. As far as Wyndham Wells Cup, that's the guys who are 7 to 12. Carlton Harris, 13 to 18, and 19 and over will be the Arthur Taylor Cup. As far as Caleb Hepburn Cup, that's for those guys who are 16 over. Pelican Bay is a host hotel, and Ministry of Tourism is a major player.
We're trying to get golf back on Grand Bahama because it's a major component for our tourism industry. It attracts golfers from around the world. And so we want to have an opportunity, and this gives us that opportunity to bring more visitors to the island. It also gives our local golfers, our national golfers, an opportunity to play more golf. So the more golf you play and a better competition that you play against, you can raise your game. So we want to see as many persons as possible register as early as possible.
You can call us at the reservations department at the hotel, and that number is 373-9550. Once you mention the GB Open, they will give you those rates, which I won't disclose at this time. They are good. The hotel is busy, so you need to call in advance and make sure.
Registration is Friday, March 3rd from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Southern Bell Restaurant. That's right next door to the Boulevard Service Station. Also, Haven Brewery has said yes to the Grand Bahama Open. Jimmy Sands is encouraging other entities to do the same.
I only wish that more businesses would be involved in such things as this, because after all, we're all in the same boat together. And it would ease the burden on, as an important sporting event such as golf in the Bahamas. And it would be nice to see this, as Ambrose mentioned earlier, to revitalize this sporting event in the Bahamas as it was some years in the past.
Now, let me tell you, the first round is Saturday morning. It's going to be a 9 a.m. progressive start on tees 1 and 10 at the Grand Lucayan Reef. And then on Sunday, it's the progressive start 9 o'clock in the morning. Also, we can tell you that it is a very, very good one as far as the Subway Tennis Tournament. A great time for our kids to have some fun.
The annual Subway Junior Tennis Tournament taking place at the YMCA Tennis Courts. Some of the top names from Grand Bahama and New Providence going head-to-head and titles on the line. Vice President of the Grand Bahama Tennis Association, Ashwood Hall, says the event went pretty well.
For the record, it's just been a very good tournament, very competitive, highly competitive. We have a number of players out of Nassau challenging the ones here in Grand Bahama, and I must say the level of play is exceptional.
Hall explains the format for the competition.
Today we pretty much have mostly main draw matches. We'll begin the doubles this evening, and for the 8 and under, which is a very large group surprisingly, a vast improvement from last year's competition, we will have a round robin where the players will be expected to play any number of matches, anywhere from 3 to 6 matches by the end of the competition, and this is what we look for, a lot of match play for their development at that level.
Now, although they may be young, these are the best of the best and veterans when it comes to junior tennis. Many have traveled internationally and nationally and say the Subway Junior Tournament is amongst their favorite.
It's good. I lost one match, but I have to play another one, so I might win it. And I feel good. I've been playing tennis for like 2 years, almost 2 years now. And I feel like I've improved a lot.
It's good. I played one match. I played one match yesterday and one match today. I won both. And it's good.
Well, I'm feeling confident about the tournament. I'm doing well so far. I'm in the quarters of 16 and in the semifinals of 14s.
I've played one match yesterday and I won it. I'm in the quarterfinals for under 14s, and I am in that's the quarterfinals for under 12s. I feel confident. I feel like I could make it to the finals for both my age groups.
Tennis has been great, and I'm feeling a little nervous right now.
Have you played any matches so far?
I played 2 matches yesterday. I won them both.
Megan Shepard, CNS Total Sports.
Well, the sport of tennis is bright, folks, and the kids have told you they are doing exceptionally well. Let's look at your sports tonight.